Hello everyone. Hope you all are enjoying your e-classes and might be waiting for the new chapter of English. So, I Harshika Kane is back again with a new chapter of Mulberry, that is chapter number 3, Matilda, the Reader of Books. As we had line by line reading as well as explanation also of the chapter, now once again we will read what was the chapter about. This chapter Matilda is a small extract taken from a very famous book Matilda, written by a very famous and renowned author Roald Dahl. The main character of the story is Matilda, who is a 4-year-old girl. She is an extraordinary girl, and what makes her different from other students or children of her age is that she loves to read books at the age of 4 only. So let us read in detail. Matilda is a 4-year-old main character of the story. She is the child of Mr. and Mrs. Wormwood. She is brilliant and intelligent. She could speak and had an impressive vocabulary before the age of 2. Vocabulary means the words that somebody knows or that are used in a particular book or subject. Means she has amazing vocabulary at the age of 2. When she was 3, she had taught herself to read by studying newspapers and magazines that lay around the house. At the age of 4, she naturally began wanting books. The only book in the house was Easy Cooking, which she read from cover to cover, means from beginning to end, and learnt all the recipes by heart. One day she set off to the public library. She went to the public library as she has completed reading the newspapers, magazines and all other books like that cooking book also in her house. Now she wanted something new to read. For that purpose she went to the public library, and the librarian Mrs. Phelps pointed her to the children's section to find a book to read. When she visited the library, she asked the librarian about the section of children's books. Then she pointed her towards the children's section and asked her to find a book to read. She would find herself a cozy corner, a comfortable corner or a comfortable place, and read one book after the another whenever she visited the library from then. So from that day onwards, she started visiting library every day in the afternoon. She would go there herself and choose a corner for herself. She took out a book daily in the library to read from the children's section and sit in a comfortable corner and read the book there. After this, she went to the library every afternoon to read and soon made her way through every book in the children's section. Surprised, Mrs. Phelps recommended some grown-up books for her, starting with Great Expectations by Charles Dickens. Now, as she has completed, Matilda has completed reading all the books in the children's section also. She asked the librarian to choose some other famous and good books for her to read, and for that Mrs. Phelps helped her by providing her the famous book Great Expectations, written by Charles Dickens. This book contains 411 pages, which she had finished reading within a week. Mrs. Phelps tells her that she can borrow books and take them home to read. Since that day, she would visit the library only once a week in order to take out new books, and to take them home with her and return the old ones. She loved books. She could escape into them. Now from that day onwards, the day when Mrs. Phelps told her that libraries also allow people to borrow books and take them home to read more comfortably, since that day she started visiting the library only once a week in order to return the old books and issue or borrow the new books to take them home to read. She loved the books as she could escape into them. So from this chapter we learnt that we should develop a habit of reading books in us, because reading books improves our vocabulary and makes us smart also. After explaining the chapter once again, now we will try to solve the exercises related to this chapter. We will start with the word meanings. First, cover to cover. It means reading the book from beginning to end. Second, recipes. It means steps to make food. Third, public library. It is a library that is open to everyone. Fourth, toddle down. It means walk in a relaxed way. Fifth, cozy. It has two meanings. First is comfortable and second is relaxed. And last word is wandering. It means roaming. Here is the first section of our exercises, making connections. First exercise, the people in a story are called characters. Name 4 characters we read about in this story. So the people or persons about whom we read in a story are called its characters. Here also in this story we have read about many people or many characters. We have to name 4 characters of this story. The answer is, the 4 characters are: first, Mr. Wormwood; second, Mrs. Wormwood; third, Matilda, she is the main character; and fourth, Mrs. Phelps. Second exercise, write true T or false F for the sentences given below. So if your sentence is true, you have to write down capital T, and if your sentence is false, you have to write capital F. Matilda was a noisy child. Was she a noisy child? No. So the answer is false, means F. Matilda was a spoiled child. Is it so? Was she a spoiled child? No. So the answer is false, capital F. Matilda was polite. Yes. So the answer is true, capital T. Matilda understood everything that she read. No, she did not understand everything she read. In fact, she asked Mrs. Phelps about that problem. So the sentence is wrong. So we will write capital F, means false. Next is reference to context, means an extract from the chapter is given to you, and related to that extract 3 questions are also given. You have to read the questions and answer them. Here I have written only the first and last word of the extract, but for you I am going to read the whole extract that is given in the book's exercises. So the extract is, at the age of 4, she naturally began wanting books. So the first question related to this extract is, who began wanting books? So who wanted books to read? Matilda began wanting books. Second, what could she do before the age of 4? Means what was she able to do when she turned 4? Means you have to write down all her experiences when she was about to turn 4 or when she was before the age of 4 or 4 years old. She had taught herself to read by studying newspapers and magazines before the age of 4. Third, how did she read the only book in the house? The only book in the house was, what was the name of that book? The name of that book was Easy Cooking. So, how did she read that book? She read the book, she read the entire book from cover to cover, means from beginning to end. So, the answer is she read the only book in the house from beginning to end. Next extract is, I'm wondering what to read next, said Matilda. Its first question is, where was Matilda when she spoke these lines? Where was she actually? She was in the public library when she spoke these lines. So the answer is she was in the public library. Second, why was she wondering what to read next? Why was she wondering? Because she was wondering because she has finished reading all the books kept in the children's section and she wanted some new thing to read. So the answer is she was wondering what to read next because she had finished reading all the children's books. Last, who helped her choose another book? Who helped her in choosing another book? Yes, it was the librarian, Mrs. Phelps. Mrs. Phelps helped her choose another book. Next section, read, reflect and write. In this section, 4 questions are given to which you have to answer. We will start with our question number 5. Why do you think the children's books were on the lower shelves of the library? You might remember that the day when Matilda first visited the library, she went there and asked Mrs. Phelps, the librarian, about the place where the children's books are kept. Mrs. Phelps replied her, or she indicated the place where the children's books were kept. She replied that they are kept there on the lower shelves. So why do you think that those books were kept there on the lower shelves? As we know that these children of the primary age or at their primary age, they do not have much height. So according to me, I think they were kept there on the lower shelves because or so as that children can take and read them easily. They need not have to work hard to take out a book from the shelf or the place at higher level or at a height greater than their height. So the answer is they were on the lower shelves so that children can take and read them easily. Question number 6. What did Matilda do whenever she visited the library? Now we read that from that day onwards she started visiting the library daily. So what she do when she visit the library? When she visited the library, she goes there and choose a book to read, and she would choose a corner place or a comfortable place for herself to read the book and start reading the book there one by one. So the answer is she would sit quietly by herself in a cozy corner reading one book after another. 7th, how did Mrs. Phelps help Matilda become a better reader? Now how she helped Matilda become a better reader? By helping her by giving some new and famous books. So the answer is she helped her by giving her famous and good books. Last question. The story tells us that through the story she read, Matilda travelled all over the world while sitting in her little room in a village. How can we travel through a story? So the answer to the question is by our imagination power, means by imagining the things we read, we can travel all over the world through a story. So after explaining and discussing the word meanings and exercises, it's time for some homework now. Your homework is to complete all the word meanings and question answers in your mulberry copy. Also, you have to learn all the word meanings. So in homework, you complete all the word meanings and question answer in your English Mulberry copy and learn all the word meanings given in this chapter. So students, with this our today's class is over. I hope you all might have enjoyed the class and understood it very well. We will meet again soon in our next English class where we will be studying part 3 of this chapter. In that part, we will be discussing the remaining exercises of this chapter. Till then, complete all your homework.